Yo, what up YouTube? I'm back with another video. In this video I'm running with my boy Banger, a lockdown. These two gameplays I'm going to show you guys are back-to-back games that I replayed when I went to the stage one morning. And I'm sure as most of you guys know, the past week or 2 weeks ago there was a big old debate between ISO and Stretch Bigs. What took skill and what build takes no skill, and all that debate. My take or my opinion on it honestly is every build takes some sort of skill. Because if a certain build took no skill, then you would run with anybody and everybody would be on the same playing field. And you guys get my point, like, and nobody just runs with any stretch big. People complain when a stretch big misses, and nobody runs with any glass cleaner, because if you run with any glass cleaner, then you wouldn't complain about, oh, my center sold me this and that. And lockdowns are really good this year, but they do take some skill this year. I mean, I played some lockdowns were literally awful when I just cook them. And then I play pro against some good lockdowns, and it's a struggle to score against them. Then the other side of the debate that screen takes more skills than using no screen. I mean, at the end of the day, I can do both. I can ISO, I can use screens, but when I'm playing a comp game, majority of the times I'm gonna use screens. Reason being, it's gonna give me the best chance to win. Why would you not want to have the best chance to win? And I would think that other people think the same way. When you see all these dribble gods, no shots being thrown, and no disrespect either, but majority of them, they don't post full gameplay, and when they do, it's probably their best game of the day or something like that. But no disrespect, if ISOing took so much more skill than doing something else, are you gonna ISO when the comp pulls up? Are you gonna ISO in pro-am? Are you going to ISO majority of the time you're playing? Probably not. You're probably gonna use whatever it takes to win, and you're gonna set screens if you need to, and this and that. That's why I enjoy playing pro-am so much, because pro-am, nobody complains about what lineup you're using. You can use whatever lineup you want. Nobody complains about screens. Nobody complains if you 5 out. Nobody complains. Like, obviously people complain. Everybody complains about anything regardless, but your lineups doesn't matter. Whatever lineup you have, there's a counter to it, or there's a weakness to it, and obviously it has a strength to it too. As I literally just destroy this dude right here. Playing against a stretch in the glass, and people complain about that lineup all the time. But to me personally, I have no problem going against him, because if a stretch is guarding me, it's too slow. A glass is guarding me, it's too slow. And I'd rather ISO against that, because they can't guard me, in my opinion, because they're too slow. Obviously, when they get the ball, they're tough to stop, but when I play them and they get the ball, normally I like to switch everything, because eventually, if we get enough stops, I'll get the rebound on the glass cleaner. Eventually, he's not gonna get the rebound 99% of the time, or the ball will go out of bounds because he missed it. So that's what I do normally when I play them. Playing a stretch and a post is harder to me, in my opinion. As I cook this dude once again, the glass cleaner help, kick it a banger, he misses, I get the rebound over the glass cleaner. Like I just said, the glass cleaner is not going to get the rebound 99% of the time. As just proven right there, and I wait to get my stamina back. 5 seconds left on a shot clock, step back, get an angle breaker, get an open shot, and I knock it down. 22-0, they're stretching the glass, get into the next gameplay. I played this kid this kid was annoying me. No, honestly, when I'm being real with you guys, this kid was annoying me. Every time I get the ball, I felt like he just was spamming on me. Shot creating sharp and a rebounding post score. Shot creating sharp is actually a really good sharp build. More athletic than a pure sharp, and they can shoot an off dribble better than a pure sharp. But the main difference is that the pure sharp gets Hall of Fame limitless, which is a big difference. So back to what I was saying earlier in the video, that I think, in my opinion, yes, there are builds that are more annoying to play against, such as a shot creator, lockdown, and a sharp. Not a sharp or stretch, but each and every single one of those builds takes some sort of skill, because if they didn't, you guys would not be complaining about when somebody trash using that build sells you, or someone trash using that build just plays awful with it. Now, do I think certain positions are harder to play, such as like point guard, shooting guard, center, small forward, all that? Like, yeah, I personally feel point guard is the hardest position to play in the game, because you have so much to handle, such as running the offense and stuff like that. Especially in pro-am this year, more than ever before, playing point guard in pro-am with how good the lockdowns are this year, it's tough to play point guard. It really is, and I credit much people that are able to do it. But let's move on from that topic. Let's get into the game. Scores 5-0 here. The reason I went to the stage to record this gameplay, because people always complain that talking about stage has more comp, this and that. To me, it's just more try hard. Doesn't mean they're much better. Just people that play the game more. There's more casuals in the park. People that just get on the game and just enjoy and chill. And for those of you guys that are gonna ask, my jump shot is a base of 11 release Kevin Love, Larry Bird, 62% Kevin Love, 38% Larry Bird. And my dribble moves are the same as my signature styles, that video that I posted a couple of videos ago. But the main dribble moves you guys probably gonna want to know is the crossover and behind the back. Crossover is normal 4, and behind the back is pro 3. One thing that I've really noticed since I've hit 99 is that since you have to come guard me so far out, since I have goal limits now, it's much harder to guard me. And 2, Hall of Fame ankle breaker, it really makes a big difference compared to gold. I get so many more ankles now than I did before. As I kick it a banger, he finally makes a shot. Don't get him twisted. He can actually shoot. He's pretty consistent when I pass him the ball. Like when he shoots, I'm pretty confident he's gonna make the shot, or else I wouldn't be running with him most likely. If you isoing, your guy in the corner has to be pretty consistent when it comes to, because they're gonna help if you're cooking your guy. Speaking of shooting, that guy just disrespected my jump shot. He just left me wide open. I mean, I shot a white, but it went in. I gotta take over off that. And now, since he's on cold, I gotta take over. Much easier to get ankle breakers, much easier to shoot the ball, so much harder for him to guard me. 2K20, I hope they take out Takeover, not gonna lie. Takeover is pretty OP this year. It's the same as the Grand Bad in 2K17. I don't think they should have it. I think it should be like 2K18, where you just get hot, you just get the little flame by the side. That's how I personally feel it should be. But you guys probably disagree, not sure. Some people are takeover made. Like, that's actually a thing this year on the 1v1 court. Like, I've heard so many people say that post scores are takeover made. They just make the 3 shots and get takeover, and then they win the game. That's what I've heard. Could be true, as this kid fouls me on the play. He has 3 fouls and he's on a D- and he's still reaching, but I guess I'm on takeover, so he tried to foul me to get rid of my takeover. It's just strategy. I've done it a couple of times, I'm not gonna lie. As he continues to spam and finally gets a steal off of it. So he spammed me, so I reached to stop the easy bucket. So let's be honest, nobody wants to see them with the ball besides them probably, so we're just gonna fast forward this part. I also get cooked on like 2 of these plays, so we'll just fast forward those 2 things too. This video is coming to an end. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and also to all you haters, like I keep saying, y'all keep coming back. Y'all giving me an extra view, and I appreciate that. As the center throws it right at me, and Benga's wide open, but you gotta end it in style. Cook the center, throw it up to Benga, end the game just like that. Thanks for watching once again. Appreciate it.